preschool friends, Miss Sarah here. Today I'm going to do a little bit of barnyard math with you because you got to see in all these pictures that I emailed all the animals that are at my house. So we have we have 2 horses, a pony, some lots of chickens, some guineas, and 2 of the cute white ducks, and a dog and some kitty cats too. So lots of fun animals here. I hope you enjoyed the pictures that I took of them. So today we are going to kind of refresh some of the math that we already talked about this year, and we're going to do some barnyard math. So I actually have some cutouts of barn animals that we're going to use. Grown-ups at home, when you practice later with them, feel free to use anything. I mean, you can use cereal that you have at home. You can use M&Ms. You could use cars, like toy cars, manipulatives. So anything, sorry, Lola, anything that you would like to use at home. Kiddos, listen up. We're going to refresh and talk about those signs that we already learned. So if I go down and cross, when I do math, I know that I'm making the plus, and plus means that we get bigger. So when we see the plus, that means we're going to add or get bigger. So it means I'm going to take a group from over here, put it with the group from over here, and see how many we have all together. And when we do that, we have the equal sign, all right? So remember, big top line and a big bottom line. Without that middle dotted line, it's the equal sign. So then we see how many we have all together. So I'm going to do a couple fun barnyard addition groups with you. And then when you guys want to try it home, feel free to do as many as you'd want. Grown-ups, I try and usually limit it to 5 in one group and less than 5 in the other group. So that way when we add it together, we can check with our hands too. But again, you can use any manipulatives you want at home to follow along or to practice it further at your house. So if I have, like at my house, I have 2 horses. So I'm going to take my 2 horses. And at my house, I have 2 ducks. So I'm going to take 2 ducks. So for my math fact, I am going to write 2 plus 2, and then we're going to find out how many we have all together, all right? So if I have 2 horses and 2 ducks, and I put them all together, let's count how many we have in total, or how much that equals. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 animals all together. So if I have 2 horses plus 2 ducks equals 4, that's how my math problem would look. And then I'm going to check it with my fingers. Preschool friends, remember we did this at school. 2 horses plus 2 ducks plus 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, grown-ups, we really strive to use visuals at school. Whether or not you're using this, don't feel like you have to. This they'll learn in kindergarten and get practice way beyond kindergarten once they start to learn how to multiply and divide with writing out these equations. For those kiddos that are going to kindergarten that know all their numbers, feel free to use this and challenge them with this. But for now, when you practice at home, just use this piece with them for that visual, and it's a lot easier and more developmentally appropriate for them too. All right, let's do a couple more. If I have, so I have a lot of these. 1, 2, 3, 4 chickens. So I have my 1, 2, 3, 4 chickens. Plus, we're going to put in 1 horse and pretend it's a pony, like the pony at my house. So 4 chickens plus 1 pony, all right? For my friends that are going to kindergarten and are working on those numbers, this is what my math problem would look like. 4 chickens plus 1 pony, and let's figure out how many all together, okay? So I'm going to move them all together, and let's count how many barnyard animals we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 all together. Let's check with our fingers because we can always use our fingers to check. 4 chickens plus 1 pony equals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 all together. If you are working on writing and practicing those numbers, that would look like that. 4 plus 1 equals 5. We're going to do 2 more, and then I'll let you guys get a chance to practice with whatever you'd like to at home, okay? Now, we don't have these at our house right now, but a lot of times if you go to a barn, you may have these things right here. Does anyone know what those are? It's kind of hard to see. These are cows. So right here I have 3 cows plus, and we'll put in, let's put in 1, 2, 3 ducks. So I have 3 cows, and I'm going to add or plus 3 ducks, and we're going to find out what that equals. So 3 cows plus 3 ducks equals how many altogether? So let's move them all together, close, close, close. And let's count how many we have all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I should have 6 barnyard animals all together. So if I check with my fingers, 3 plus 3, put them together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And if you are practicing writing, this is what your math problem would look like. Awesome. Okay, let's do one more, and then I will say goodbye for today. Let's throw in, because we love those chickens. We've got so many of those chickens. All right. All right, so we're going to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chickens, and we are going to add 1 horse. All right, so I'm going to make my math fact of 5 chickens plus 1 horse, and we're going to find out what that equals, okay? So 5 plus 1 equals, let's put them all together, and let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's check it with our fingers. 5 chickens plus 1 horse equals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're right. All right, my friends. When you are writing, it should look like this. 5 plus 1 equals 6. Before we sign off, I'm going to get my trusty pup, and we'll do math together. If you have siblings in your family and you want to do math together, so 1 daddy plus 1 mommy equals how many people? Or 1 uncle plus 1 grandpa equals how many people? Or 2 brothers plus 3 sisters equals how many? So I'm going to finish strong here, and I'm going to say 1 Miss Sarah, help us, plus 1 Lola equals 1. 2 people in the room, or 2, I should say a person and a canine in the room. So 1 plus 1 equals 2. All right, my friends, feel free to continue to practice your math facts at home. Again, grown-ups, feel free to use whatever you'd like. You can use M&Ms. You could use, I have some toys at my house, like manipulatives like this. You like those. And then feel free to practice even with Cheerios, anything you can. Again, them knowing and writing the numbers isn't as important, just so long as they actually have a visual and can practice taking a group of some of something plus a group of another, putting them all together and seeing what they equal and counting those out. Again, try and keep it under 10, because in preschool we don't work really too much past 10. If they're going to kindergarten and they're starting to recognize those teens, feel free to do that, but that does get a little trickier too for them. All right, my preschool friends, signing off for today. I hope you guys are staying happy and healthy. Again, I miss you so much. Loving the updates with the pictures and the videos, and I hope to see you soon. I'll see you tomorrow when I record another one. Bye, friends.